Sat in front of me are five dashing gentlemen. I was going to say four and an ugly one, but I won't say which one's the ugly one. I'm only joshing with you. The Sleeper Wakes have arrived in the studio. How's it going, gentlemen?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good, very
wow.
Very good.
Rad.
Cool. Introduce yourselves to the listeners, starting from you.
I'm Sam. I play guitar and do a bit of vocals. Do a bit of writing.
Yeah, I'm Adam. I'm the other guitarist. Also do some backing vocals.
Leon, drums.
Simple.
I'm Luke. I'm vocalist.
You're not Luke, you're Westy.
Or Westy.
He's
from the east.
Or Westy bitch.
Yeah. I'm Westy.
Westy bitch.
Really,
I play the bass.
Cool. How long have you guys been together?
About a year. Just over a year.
Just over a year.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Because I saw you live about 2 months ago, was it? 6 weeks ago? At the Cavern Club in Exeter. Thought you absolutely nailed it. So that's why I've invited you up here, man. The EP is killer.
We most of us were in a band called Iconoclast.
Oh, right, okay.
Like a year and a bit ago, well, just over a year ago, and that kind of fell apart for various reasons. And we just thought we'd do something different, so started this one.
How would you best describe your sound for people that just discovering you?
Heavy, melodic, but plenty of aggression in there.
Okay.
A lot of groove.
Hardcore influences.
Yeah, hardcore influence, but
like who? Who are your influences?
I'm really into TRC. I think TRC are really
awesome.
cool.
TRC are thumbs up from all of us in the studio.
That's one of our first shows we played.
Yeah. I think our first show was with TRC and Asteroid Boys.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Opening up for them, it was really cool for us.
Was that upstairs here?
No, it was
the Plymouth one.
Yeah,
because they played here on that same tour.
Yeah.
And we're really into Lionheart, cool.
Ghost Inside.
Nice.
Always got a lot of Ghost Inside. Ghost Inside. What other bands we're into? Straight from the Path.
Okay.
I'm really into old school thrash bands, like coming from the place I did. So I'm really into, like, you just played Exodus. Like,
yes.
I grew up playing that shit on guitar. Sorry for swearing.
French. That was French.
Yeah, it was French. It was. Yeah. So like just a big combination of all the different influences, trying to get like a nice heavy sound. Just do what we like, really.
Cool, man. We should go ahead and play one of the tunes for the listeners then, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
This is track 2 off your EP, or what's it called?
It's Hours Pass.
Correct. And how long did it take to write? An hour? Did it pass?
More than an hour.
Yeah.
Hours passed.
Yeah. That one was just jamming out some cool two-steppy kind of riffs and just throwing in like a nice melodic chorus. So probably took a few days.
Cool.
Few days overall,
Oh, we'll get it on the radio then.
Sweet.
For
kind of ended rather suddenly. It still had like 3 seconds left, and the music stopped.
So remind people that it's punchy.
Symbol fade.
Yeah,
that was me being a bitch. I'm like, I want to hear all my symbol. So.
Fair enough. So who does the main writing? Where did you record the EP?
Well, I recorded it because I pretty much run my own little business doing recording stuff.
Okay, you.
In Plymouth. So that's
whereabouts is that then?
Just at my place.
Okay.
Basically, I do freelance stuff. So if you need like organic drummers and all that kind of stuff, I outsource other studios and then kind of like mix it at mine. Pretty much written by me and Sam.
Got a phone call from you at like 3 in the morning. Like, I've written half an EP. Do you want in? This was after Iconoclast broke up, and we were kind of thinking, oh, what do we do next? And got a call from Adam like 3 in the morning, like, written half an EP. Do you want in? Like, played me like a section down the phone. Couldn't hear like anything of it, but I was like, yeah, get me in.
The first song that was written was Hadley's Hope, wasn't it? And you sent me like a 30-second snippet of that, and you were like, do you want in? I was like, yeah, it sounds rad.
I think everyone just wanted to be in a band again that was like basically in the Plymouth scene. I don't know what it's like in the rest of the country, but like obviously you had all your deathcore bands, and that had its heyday, and then it kind of tailed off.
It really did have a proper scene in Plymouth for
it was
a year, 18 months
before we were in Iconoclast, we were in a band called Throne of Athena, like me, Sam and Leon. Westy was in a band called Bury the Hordes.
Yeah. Before that, Wake of Ondi, when I was like 17.
So we go way back with all that stuff, and it's like that died off, and it's like, well, we all like loads of different kinds of heavy music. We don't really have a preference. We just like heavy stuff, and it's like, well, let's do another band, let's do something a bit different.
Yeah, we got Moorhaven coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, Moorhaven are good friends of ours.
So then they were all in other bands as well beforehand.
Yeah, Ev was in Violent Virtues. And
was it Lithia? Thora, that's it. Sorry, Lithia. Lithia, they're still writing at the moment, I believe.
Yeah, they've not done a lot recently, but I hope they do, because they're a cool band too, Yeah. I mean, the scene in Plymouth's like got a lot better since then. Like, it really died off in like 2012, 2013. Like, I think it's just like when that generation kind of goes to university and they leave town and
that's
stuff. Like, you reach a point where only about 2/3 of people are left, and they just stop going to shows, and it's kind of completely regenerated again now.
And we all mix together and make bands. So
But now it's totally picked up again. It's really good.
So you all haven't got degrees then? Everyone else has gone off.
All the people that are left behind. I've got a degree.
Well, you got a degree in game design.
I did fine art, games design, and I'm a qualified teacher.
Yeah, so you're a lecturer at Plymouth Union. Yeah, and Billy's got a degree in
life sound technology.
Sam's studying to be a nurse.
Cool, man.
And then next
do you get to wear the nurse's outfit?
Yeah, I do.
With the stockings and suspenders and stuff.
We make it a rule when he comes to band practice, he's got to have white knee-high socks on. That's the way it's got to be.
I'm going band practice with them.
What, to see Sam in some knee-high socks?
Just to get that all over the Instagram and stuff, man.
Oh yeah, I get your views, totally. But yeah, I think most of the writing's done probably by me and Sam, but I mean Billy writes a bit, and Westy and Leon, they put their spin on everything.
Collaborative thing.
It's a collaborative thing. I think it kind of gets a bit tiresome if like one or two people write everything and they kind of dictate to everyone else. It might as well be a solo project,
and it just ends up being someone's pouring out their emotions.
I mean,
and
you do get the advantage of it being a bit more expressive, I guess, if it's one person's kind of like vision. But I think you can totally do that and have other people put their spin on it and feel involved. So
cool.
I think with this EP, pretty much all of it was written collaboratively.
Well, you mentioned Tractors now. Hadley's Hope. We'll get that one on now then, sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rolling
not so suddenly ending there. So
it's got a nice little outro.
It's almost like a prog ending.
That outro used to be over the chorus.
Okay.
The dun 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 that bit, and then we kind of shifted it to the end because it was kind of hard to play live because it's like a 4-part harmony. Can't really do that with 2 guitars, so we kind of rewrote it based on that. But all those songs are pretty short. Pretty much, just because obviously when we were in when we were in all these old bands, the thing at the time was to like have no real structure in the songs, just throw as many riffs in as you can and do loads of cool parts, which is awesome. But obviously you do that for like 4 years, you want to do something different. And we're like, well, where'd you go from there? Where'd you go from like no set structure, like 6-minute long songs? You know, you do short songs with verses and choruses. So that's kind of what we're all about.
Short and punchy.
Yeah, short and punchy. We got short attention spans. We're like perpetually bored. So 2.5-minute songs is like the limit right now.
So how does that come across in your live shows then? I've seen you live, but for other people that
hopefully hopefully pretty hopefully good.
Hopefully that means people are bored halfway through.
I sometimes you watch a band that you think are really cool and it's like you just kind of think, well, this song's going on a bit too long. You want to just kind of get to the good bit. So we try and just keep it short and sweet.
I think with smaller bands it's nice to get a taste for them rather than have to sit there for an hour listening to them do the same thing for that whole time. It's nice to get
and we've mixed our set list up a bit. We've written a couple of newer songs which are a bit more upbeat.
Okay.
Compared to the EP. The EP was written during the summer. It was quite melodic, wasn't it?
Kind of a feels EP, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feels,
man.
Yeah, it's like music stores and like action reaction. Like the Iconoclast stuff was like super heavy, super intense, super aggressive, super dark. So
just cardio on the drums.
Yeah, blast beats. So we just wanted to do something which is a bit kind of different to that.
Refreshing
still heavy, still fun to play. Believe it or not, the songs are not the easiest thing to play with the pick in hand and stuff. So it's still challenging as a musician, but something that's gonna be a bit of a change. And the stuff we've got coming out soon is gonna be a bit different as well. Not like majorly, but a little bit.
It's just fun and upbeat.
Yeah,
live, like playing it live, isn't it? It's a bit more jumpy rather than stood there with our legs apart.
People know how to move to this.
Yeah.
Do you do that typical kind of henching over your guitars and henching over?
No, we don't do that. We jump around and go crazy.
Proper, you get engaged with the crowd.
Yeah, if you've got a big enough stage, run from left to right, jump up and down, all that kind of stuff. It's more fun.
As it should be.
Yeah,
Get hot and sweaty.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to hug us after a gig.
That's just
people try to. You always get people in the bands like, oh, 6 set, man, and it's like they pat you on the back and like come back with a hand dripping with sweat.
If they come in for a hug, I just sort of lay there and just drip on them a little bit.
Use them as a human towel.
But that kind of shows that you're putting your whole energy and your heart and effort into it, man.
I mean, like you see bands and they kind of stand there static. It's like, okay, brilliant, that's fine, but like. If you're in the audience, you want to pick up on the vibe the band's giving off, and the band's jumping around.
A gig is a live performance. It's all about the visuals as much as the music.
Yeah.
So you've got to make it energetic to look at as well as to listen to.
Well, talking of visuals, you've got some T-shirts. I've seen people wearing them around, and they've got some big proper designs on them. Who does all that for you?
The first one we got a guy in I think it was Malaysia to do.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cheap, man. $100 to them is like a week's wages, isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah.
So that for them, they put all their heart and soul into it. They did a really good job for us. That's a guy called Christoph. And I think the second one was a dude called John Heavens, who's in a band called Agile Last with some of the guys from Moorhaven now. Who's EP I'm recording, and he did all our artwork, all our designs and stuff. He's a talented guy.
Has he come up with your
yeah, he did all the EP design, and the second line of t-shirts we got, which is this kind of like technical design in a circle.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's that. If you open that up and take the CD out, you'll see it in the back.
It's really faint,
but you will see it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so that's
not in this studio.
That's where that comes from, anyway. So pretty cool stuff.
Cool, man. Let's play another tune then.
Cool.
This is the very last track on the EP.
Yeah,
which is what?
For All of Us, which is kind of a tribute to the Plymouth scene.
There we go.
Half the EP is really.
Try to overcome the doubt.
peacefully fade out in the background because the CD's still saying you've got 25 seconds left.
Oh, it just fades to nothing, that.
Yeah, that's a long fade out.
Yeah. It's a nice exit to the EP. That's the last track on it.
Where can people get the EP?
It's free to download. You just go on our Facebook, which is facebook.com/thesleepawakesband, and it's just free to download on the band page. If you go on the main thing, it will just have 2 tracks, but go on the SoundCloud, it's all there. It's all there, ready to go.
Cool, man. It is a kick bum.
A kick bum.
A kick bum. I almost went for it myself then. A kick bum EP. There we go. You can have that for your quote now. Yeah. have you got a website or Twitters and Instagrams?
We've got an Instagram. We've just set it up properly, so that'll be ready to go soon. It'll either be the Sleepawakes Band or the Sleepawakes UK, whichever's not taken. So
it'll all be accessible from
the Instagram is up. There's plenty of stuff on that we can always follow.
Yeah, search Sleepawakes.
Yeah, it's just the Sleepawakes.
There he goes. He's literally searching it on his phone.
Yeah, and that for anyone if you're from Britain or England, if you say the Sleepawakes, it sounds like it's the Sleep Awakes, but it's the Sleeper Wakes with an R, which kind of makes a bit more sense, I think.
That's something that needs explaining frequently.
Yeah, we should be American.
So how did you come up with the name then?
Well, in our old band, we had a song called "When the Sleeper Wakes," which is named after a H.G. Wells book.
Okay.
So we just kind of went and take the "when" off, and it kind of works as a band name. So. We were going to be called Either Defiant, which was a bit of a different name.
Yeah. There's loads of bands that start with
Either.
Or just I Divide and
like that. So
we
went, but then we found out there's a band called Sleeper, isn't there? Yeah, but they're pretty different to us, so I think we can coexist.
Yeah.
When we were in Iconoclast, there was another Iconoclast who played the exact same kind of music we did.
No way.
Yeah, and they it was like, do we want this competition?
The problem as well was there were kind of a couple of steps.
Yeah, they were like one step ahead of us.
We couldn't push
slightly more popular. You mean?
Yeah, but only about 500 likes on Facebook, but it's enough to make you think, do we continue with that name?
Well, you could have just rinsed it out on Facebook and got them all likes.
Yeah.
It's like if we're carrying at the same pace, we're going to end up being the same size and have that name still. And like, if we both got big, it'd be like, which one?
When you type the Sleepawakes into Google, you do get a book. But if you type in the Sleepawakes Band, then you get
Dan's just proved that on his Google.
Yeah.
Nice one, Dad.
Thank you.
With his new toy, bless him. We haven't actually talked about gigs that you've got coming up.
We haven't got any coming up right now. We're going to be putting a free one on in Plymouth with Moorhaven and some other bands.
Okay.
It's kind of a thing we tend to do every half year or so. Is we kind of just rent out a venue and do a free gig, buy loads of beer, and just anyone
have
over
a
18.
party.
Yeah, just have a big party, and it's a really good way to kind of expose yourself to people who otherwise wouldn't go. A lot of people who are 15, 16 years old.
You don't want to be exposing yourself to 15, 16
See, you put those words in my mouth. I didn't say that. But okay, exposing your music. It's a really good promotional tool, and it's just a lot of fun, big laugh to have. So we're going to be doing that at some point. I think it's going to be late autumn, early winter.
We're going to try to sort something out with Pillars.
Yeah,
as well.
possibly
awesome.
going on a UK tour with Pillars.
That'd be cool.
It's got on really well with those guys, coolest guys on the planet. So that's all there is really to say gig wise. I mean. It's mainly just new releases we're working on, doing some writing, doing some new stuff.
That's cool, man. Constantly doing something there and keeping the band alive.
If you stop doing stuff, you're just so hard to pick back up again and keep going.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Yeah,
cool.
Free show things, the way forward. Like, we did it with our EP release show, and we expected, 50 of
we were saying before the gig, if 40 people turned up, it's going to be so cool. There's 250 people came.
Yeah, about 230 people I think they clocked come
really
in,
nice.
and it was just really cool.
Looked out the door, we're expecting to see a little group of people, and there's just a massive bunch of them. That's just awesome.
It's free gigs, man. I mean, obviously you can't just do free gigs, otherwise it's not sustainable as a band.
No.
In your hometown, it works pretty well.
It's doable, isn't it? It's just finding a venue that.
Yeah. Well, we did have the Rabbit, but that's gone now. Unfortunately, I mean they'll be back soon, I guess, with a new place. But it's all kind of up. Yeah, it's all kind of up in the air right now in Plymouth.
But at the moment, really rad venues in Plymouth is the Tiki Bar.
I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about the Tiki Bar.
Yeah, it's really kind of underground.
It is literally underground,
go kind of thing.
But it's right in the middle of a shopping centre, isn't it, or next to the shopping centre?
It's just across the road. Yeah. Underground on Mutley Plain. Yeah. That's again another little underground venue.
I walked past that last weekend. It looked like they've given it a lick of paint.
Yeah, and the Hub. We played at the Hub not long ago with Pillars. That was
That's a smart venue, man.
Yeah, it's a really nice venue, but not many people know about it.
I was there last night, and a good 350 people at least knew about it, because that queue just went right down the road. It was, yeah, and that interview's coming up probably in about 25-30 minutes on this show.
Yeah.
I went and spoke with Herman Lee last night.
Shredder. That's cool.
It was cool. We've got time for one more track by you.
Let's play Lifeless, man.
You want to play Lifeless?
Yeah, I forgot one more track.
Okie dokie, we'll play Lifeless then. Thanks for coming up from Plymouth, man, and
thanks for having us, man.
nattering with us. It's been a pleasure. We'll catch you soon.
Cheers.
To